Hello and welcome to episode 484 of the Daily Sales Message Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple, actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Now, in today's episode, we're talking about what happens when prospects don't engage. You're talking to a potential buyer and they just don't seem that interested. They just don't really engage with you. How do we get them to engage? There's quite a number of things that we can do to get them to connect with us and engage with us, but one of the most powerful, one of the most important is talking about these things: inaction, delay, consequences. Inaction, so if they don't do anything at all to solve their problem, what's going to happen for them? What do those terrible costs and delays and things look like? So inaction is the first one. You start talking to people about that and ask them questions about, so what would this be like in the next 6 months if you don't address this? That's going to get them engaged with you. They're going to get talking because they're going to realize how much they need to fix this. That's inaction. Delay is if they don't do it now, but they do it later. So every day there's going to be a cost, there's going to be an issue, there's going to be ramifications. Again, asking them about that. What does that look like? How does that feel? What would happen? That's going to get them engaged. So we've got inaction, we've got delay, and then we've got overall consequences. And this could be they're going to take it in-house. They're going to DIY. Now, I know you're thinking about doing this yourself in-house. Let me just explain why it's probably not the best option for you. Dun, 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 dun. So if you want to get prospects to engage with you, connect with you, there's lots of different ways you can do it. But in particular, the consequences of their actions, the inaction, the delay, the ramifications, the negative things that could happen that your offering helps to prevent. Get them focused on that, because that should encourage them to connect with you, be more responsive, and ultimately buy. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow in episode 485, the one thing that you should include in all of your communications, either you're going to explicitly say this using actual real words, or you're going to imply it through the language that you're using. But it's the one thing that should be in all your comms, all your communications. We're going to cover that in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, thank you for listening and watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for an intriguing edition of the Daily Sales Message.